Busy day for one part of the National Zoo. Crowds lined up for one last look at the Invertebrate exhibit. It is closing tomorrow, so this was the last day to check out the sites. Richard Reeves spoke with some of the visitors, and he's live right now in the newsroom with what they had to say. Rich.
Well, Candace, a lot of visitors out there today, some clearly unhappy. They've posted some pretty strong language on the zoo's Facebook page, and others have signed an online petition to keep the exhibit open. The zoo spokesman says this wasn't an easy decision.
They are outer-worldly creatures, some from the sea, some from land.
I think they're interesting, they're fascinating.
Drawing long lines Saturday at the National Zoo.
It takes you to a different world. It has a kind of zen to it.
For invertebrate fans,
cockroaches were cool. Everybody hates them, but I like them.
Those fascinated by cockroaches, jellyfish, blue crabs, and coral, this is a kind of swan song.
Well, they're pretty cool and we had to say goodbye.
After opening in 1987, the exhibit housing more than 100 species is closing.
You have to make priorities.
A zoo spokesman says the exhibit costs $1 million a year to operate and is in need of $5 million for upgrades. The shutdown, a budget decision.
You know, you have a choice. You thin things out or you make a choice to stop doing certain things.
Yeah, I just don't like that. Well, I mean, where are they going to go, you know? I mean, this is like their home and they're just going to move them.
Nearly 2,800 invertebrate lovers have signed an online petition against the closing. The zoo's own Facebook page has comments like, "This is such a terrible loss and extremely disappointing. Bad decision."
We understand the budget side of things, you know, something has to give and take, but I don't know.
Some species will be moved to other exhibits or zoos. For visitors, it won't be the same.
They're just sort of bizarre little creatures, very different from what you normally see.
Now, some of the invertebrates will be moved to the Natural History Museum. Others may end up in the Hall of Biodiversity. Now, that exhibit only exists on paper. It's part of the zoo's 20-year plan. A lot of visitors, though, told us this is a sad end for a much-loved exhibit. Live in the newsroom, Richard Reeve, ABC 7 News.
All right, Rich.